However, if you're going to be a dick about it, you're not giving me too much incentive to fucking care, quite honestly. So, I took to Twitter and wrote down the whole, I wish I had it printed out in front of me to show you guys, and I'm not plugging my computer up right now to pull it up, but because it would take too long. But I basically said that the whole scene where she broke down the lady with her gluten-free book was priceless. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. If you're on Twitter, you should follow me on Twitter. It's at I'll put the link in the show notes. Follow me on Twitter. And I'll show you guys the exchange, too. I'll fucking link that shit in there. But, so I posted that. Days later, I get a reply from someone telling me how, basically, in short words, how was that scene priceless? I have celiac disease, and I had to pay this much money because I ate bread one day. And my thing is like this, like, okay, I feel sorry for you that you ain't got the proper kind of medical insurance to take care of that kind of stuff. However, because I found something funny and it affected you personally, isn't going to change the fact that I found it funny, especially if you're a fucking stranger. You know, I'll have a little bit more empathy in my heart for someone that I do know personally that's going through something like that, because I don't go out of my way to make fun of people's medical concerns. Hell no. I have some of that shit myself, which I'll get to in just a second. But, you know, it's a TV show. This motherfucker went out of his way and to message a stranger, a complete stranger. I don't know this person whatsoever. And he's just telling me all the ills that he has to go through because one day he ate some bread and had to go to the hospital for it. Check it out. First and foremost, I am a comedian. I'm a comedian before mostly anything else. You know, I'm a human being first. However, a comedian is a very strong second, maybe even a 1.5. And I make social commentary on things. But at the same time, that same freedom of speech that everybody else has, I have it too, and I've used it very fucking freely. This dude went out of his way to do that. Now, at first, I didn't respond. Why? I don't talk to strangers. I just don't. Especially on the fucking internet. I also don't take people seriously who don't use their actual fucking picture on their social media sites. You come up to me, hit me up, and you got a cartoon face, and you are not the voice actor for that cartoon, or you're not the creator of that cartoon, you can go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not gonna respond. However, I did respond when I woke up this morning to another response from him, basically demanding my fucking time. So, being a smart person that I am, because I'm a goddamn genius, I decide, I'm like, you know what? This motherfucker's not gonna fucking stop till I answer him. And I really don't need another male stalker on my hands. Fuck that. I tell him, I'm like, dude, I found that shit funny. You reaching out to a fucking stranger, I mean, that just tells me more about you than it ever would about me, you know? And he's like, well, he started trying to educate me on it and stuff. It's one of the biggest killers no, it's not. One of the biggest killers in the United States are white police officers. Yeah, I said it. It's my show. Get your own show. You can say whatever you want too. It's fucking great. It's free. But, yeah. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. And also, and I told him, if you have a problem with something in that show, maybe write the people who put on that show. Maybe write the writers of that find the writer of that episode, tweet them. Don't bother me. You know? Then he told me that he did tweet them. He sent me this picture that was clearly fucking edited. Clearly. Because, first of all, I spend a lot of time on the internet. I know what's a fake fucking image and what's not. This one was. Now, let's go into the background of this dude. Now, don't worry. You guys will see his Twitter name when I post up the pictures and shit. Go to this dude's page. Now, he said this. We go on. I'm like, dude, it's fucking funny. I don't give a fuck. And then I told him something very real. If you were this passionate about the other issues that you're bringing up than you are about the only one that affects you personally, I'd probably take you serious. Since you don't, again, go fuck yourself. You know? Stop bothering strangers on the fucking internet, because law number 19 of the 48 laws of power is know who the fuck you're dealing with. You know? Now, I'm not going to do nothing crazy to this motherfucker, anything like that. And I hope to God he doesn't do anything crazy to me. But at the same time, I don't have time for this shit. But I will make time to ruin your fucking day if you keep bothering me. You know? Now, this dude, basically, he said something that made me laugh my ass off, and then I had to go to his page and see if there were any pictures of him on there. Now, I can't go eating out because gluten, blah, 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 blah. I have celiac disease. I can't go eat out. You know what? I went to this dude's page. He looks like he doesn't need to go eating out anymore. It looks like he looks the way that he does because he ate out a lot. Just saying. I'm not body shaming anybody. Fuck all that. I'm not. Because you know what? You know, he just looked like a fucking jug of milk. But, and of course, this was a white male who did this shit because he decided to try to white splain shit to me. And then he capped it off by saying, he brought up chemo and cancer and stuff. Again, know who you're dealing with. If you've listened to this show for a good amount of time, you know that I've survived cancer not once, but twice. I know all about chemo. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst fucking enemy. However, you know, he went from celiac disease to chemo. Now, this is what white people do. And when I say white people, I mean the people who try to use the I'm white and I say so argument. Here's what they do. They start an argument with one thing, they start losing it because, again, if you go back a couple episodes and I told you guys how to deal with any situation, deal with facts, not emotion. I didn't get emotional on this motherfucker at all. I told him I found something funny. You know? I found something hilarious. I could relate to that moment that she had in that show. He didn't like it. Don't give a fuck. I'm not responsible for the feelings of fucking strangers. Honestly, when I say shit, I don't say it to be mean. I say shit because it's funny. So, he goes on Instagram. Then he says this. And this is where I shut him down. And I'll tell you guys if anything happens to it. Because this is the last I did. This is the last thing I did. And I started recording this show. Basically, he went on into these diseases. Celiac disease matters. You know what I said to him? Some of y'all already know. I said, all diseases matter. Then I started recording this show. Thank y'all for listening. So that was my morning. I'm going to put you guys on another music break. We're going to be right back with a little bit more Aaron Explains the Universe. I'm going to talk about something that I find very near and dear to my heart. You guys hang on. I'm going to find a... Hold on, let me find a smooth groove for y'all. Something I ain't played. Either I haven't played before, or I haven't played in a long time. Give me a... let's see what we got here. Let's see. But yeah, so when people put stuff on Twitter and you come across it, first of all, don't respond to complete fucking strangers on Twitter, especially if they didn't message you. You know, this motherfucker had to go through a lot of fucking work. He had to search a lot of fucking keywords to find some shit to start fucking with me. And I'm not the one to fuck with, quite honestly. And it's not even just me. It's me and my homies and my homettes. Because we will straight ruin your fucking life if you come to me with the bullshit. You know, if you have any, diseases that, affect what you eat or anything like that, I feel sorry for you. You know, I really do. However, if you want me to go hard for your causes, and I go to your page and you ain't going hard for any of mine, hold your own nuts, you know? I feel you on that. I do. My heart goes out to you. But like generations of people have said to generations of my people, you're going to have to pick yourself up by your own bootstraps and make that shit work. You know what I mean? So, y'all hang on tight. I'm going to play. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to play this shit. Hell yeah. Y'all hang on tight. I'm going to play me a jam. Be right back with more Aaron Explains the Universe right after this.
All the things I know right now, if I only knew back then, there's no getting over, no getting over. getting over you.
Wish I could spin my world into reverse just to have you back again. There's no getting over, there's no getting over. There's just no getting over you. No, no.
Bring it back.
Hey, I can't forget you, baby. I think about your 8-day. I tried to masquerade the pain. That's why I'm next to the roof. Dance to the groove. But there is no. Baby, it feels so to dance to the beat of that heat between you and I. Free to the moment, light. We like to live life and pour them shots up in the. But there is no. I'm a party and 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 I'm a party and party and party and party and party.
All the things I know right now, if I only knew back then, there's no getting over, just no getting over you.
Wish I could spin my world into reverse just to have you back again. There's no getting over, there's no getting over. There's just no getting over you.
I'm a party and 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 I'm a party and 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 I'm a party and party and party.
Bring it back.
People in the place, if you've ever felt love, then you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. There's no getting over